Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Zach D Productions here, and I'm here for a versus video for you guys. And no, this is not music related actually. I'll be doing movie versus movie, so this is a film related video. Now, I know that some people might have their complaints that recently I've been doing a lot more film related content. You know, I do notice myself that it's something that I've been doing a lot more now. But my passion for movies have really escalated over time, I think, especially in recent time. And it's actually something that I don't mind. I mean, I like the fact that, you know, I can talk about movies too on this channel and such. Because I do realize that I've gotten maybe one or two comments. I know I've gotten one comment, maybe in the community tab, where someone said that they just want me to stick to music related content. But you know what a lot of these people don't realize is technically this channel has always been centered with film related content as well. I mean, hello, I make films myself, you know. I get that I don't release them as often as I used to, so it may be understandable to why some people might not realize that, because I have been putting a little bit more time into my work nowadays, which is one of the reasons that I don't release my films as frequently as I used to, mainly back in the days when I first started this channel, maybe even the year after or so. But yeah, and this doesn't mean that I'll completely stray away from doing music related content, because believe me, that's not going anywhere either. I just thought it would be nice to combine the two, you know. I figured that it wouldn't make sense for me to do a separate channel for movie related content either, because, well, again, this channel was kind of centered around film itself as well, since, you know, this channel does feature my films as well, so it kind of all adds up if you ask me. So yeah, hopefully you guys do like the movie related content that I do here. Feel free to let me know. And if you want more versus videos regarding movies, feel free to let me know that as well. So for the two movies that I'm going to be talking about in this video, now the one I obviously like more than the other, which is of course, you know, the point of this versus video, I'll be talking about each film and letting you guys know which one I do prefer. The one film I think is really good, the other one I think is just okay. And you'll of course see which one that is. Some of you might already know, of course, but the two movies that I'm going to be talking about for this video are The Amazing Spider-Man 2 versus Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Now, of all the Marvel films, why talk about these two films? Well, a part of that has to do with them releasing in the same year, 2014. And they're also the second film from each franchise. Obviously, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the second one with Andrew Garfield. I mean, technically, yes, it's the fifth Spider-Man film if you want to count the Tobey Maguire films, but it's the second Spider-Man in this universe. And this is obviously the second Captain America film, so second movie versus second movie. Hey, why not, right? So, with Amazing Spider-Man 2, you know, there was a time where I actually really liked this film. Believe it or not, there was a time where I thought that this was one of the best Spider-Man films. And this was, of course, back when it came out. I just thought that the movie was really cool for its time, you know. I thought, you know, the Goblin was a cool character. Dane DeHaan, who's playing Harry Osborn, aka the Goblin in this one. Nowadays, I don't really feel that way. I mean, I'm not real crazy about his character these days. I mean, maybe that had to do with me being the Chronicle fanboy that I was back in the day. Now, I still like Chronicle. I still think that's a very good movie and an underrated film as well. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. Maybe it has a lot to do with me, you know, still kind of being crazy about that movie. And because Dane DeHaan was in this, you know, it's kind of speaks for itself. Of course, I'm going to like the movie if he's in it, you know. That was actually one of the reasons why I was excited to see this movie around when it released, of course. I still don't think the movie is bad. I think it's technically good, but it's not great by any means. I would say it's probably one of the weakest Spider-Man films. Electro is probably the best villain in this movie, but that's not saying much either because he's kind of a so-so villain as well. Jamie Foxx is a good actor. I think he did a better job in No Way Home than he did in this one, but he did an okay job in this one, I think. But yeah, a little bit of cringe to this movie as well, you know, obviously. The most memorable scene, or arguably the most memorable scene. Now, this isn't cringe, of course, but it's Gwen Stacy's death scene, when Spider-Man tries to save her. I mean, that is a pretty emotional scene. That's obviously a very impactful scene, and yeah, you know, it definitely has emotion to it. It does. So, you know, there are things that I do like about The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it is probably the weakest Spider-Man film. Now, as for Captain America, the Winter Soldier, I think it's a good movie. I know that a lot of people say that it's actually a step up from the first film. I'm not sure which one I like more, to be honest. I'm still a little undecided on that because I really like both films. This one and the one that came after definitely do get more attention than the first Captain America do, but I mean, yeah, this is a great film. Has really nice fighting scenes. I mean, the choreography and the action scenes in this movie, I think, is definitely one of the highlights to this film. I really dig the fighting scenes in this movie. Just the way, you know, it was all scripted, I guess, you know. The elevator fight scene, of course, probably one of the most memorable scenes in this movie. That was really fun to watch. And of course, when Captain America is fighting the Winter Soldier himself, I believe it is the Winter Soldier in the streets. That was really cool to watch as well. And even the final battle, when they're on that aircraft or whatever, and they're fighting then as well. Yeah, really cool scenes. The action scenes are definitely fun to watch. Yeah, you know, a lot of cool moments in the movie for sure. So yeah, of the two movies, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Captain America, the Winter Soldier, which is the better movie based on my opinion? Which is the winner of this video? Well, my pick would have to go to Captain America, the Winter Soldier. This is the winner of the video. I'm not sure how some people will feel about my choice. I mean, I'm sure I will have a few agreements, but, you know, maybe some people will just choose this film just because it's Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero as well. At least he's probably my favorite. But objectively, that doesn't mean that this movie is better than this movie just because it's Spider-Man or whatever. I don't really see it that way. So yeah, The Winter Soldier is the winner of the video. I think it's a good movie. Amazing Spider-Man 2, I think, is just an okay movie. So there you have it. That's my video for both these films. Let me know what you guys think. Which movie do you like more? Feel free to let me know. So on that note, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.